Good morning, everybody. Guess where I'm talking to you from? I bet you'll never guess, but before I tell you, okay, it's a motel. So, I'll talk anyway. So I can't actually move in until 1 or 2 or 3 weeks because of when the lady's gonna be back from vacation. So I'm in this nice motel with Wi-Fi, doing my video. Okay, so before you get to, yes, the HD stuff, so this is HD too, but I gotta read this stuff first so I don't forget. Okay, so guess what my mom did to my purse, guys? She tiled it. That's what it's called, but what she can do is check on me like anytime to find out that I'm like at my appointments, that nothing bad happened to me and that kind of thing. So I love it when she tiled me. Okay, so that's that sticky note, and then I'm gonna be volunteering again at the rescue mission. The reason I wasn't able to for a while, so I used to. The only thing I miss about Brownstones. Oh wait, what was that place called? Hold on, just Brookside. Was I used to work at a bagel shop called Brownstein's in Rochester. But anyways, so it was a mile away from my last assisted place. So that was the only good thing. Oh my gosh, that place was so horrible. They were the ones that gave me bed bugs and all of that. But that was the only thing. So when I moved out here, out to somewhere, farther away, it's about an hour and a half. Oh, let's make sure. Oh, I didn't even move the mouse, guys. What would have happened if it went dark and I accidentally turned the video off? Woo. Don't worry, I got it covered. Okay, so I'm now about an hour and a half bus ride from the rescue mission. So I was like, there's no way I'm doing that, and it's only like a 2-hour shift. So, but you guys know that Mom set me up for Metro Mobility, and so now I have rides to the front door. And from my house in the front there, all the way to the rescue mission or any other things where I want to go. So that's awesome. So I'm starting Tuesday and Thursday, and that's the days I talk with Connor, Peanut, for like 10 or 15 minutes. And so she said I can totally do that while I'm volunteering. So anyway, that's awesome. Okay, the other thing on this sticky note, I've had a lot of sticky notes these days, haven't I? All right, but what happened was, so Mom and I went to Social Security on Thursday, and what we needed to do, which we did do, was actually switch her to the beneficiary of my disability check. She did that so that she can end up giving me like my own ability to spend money out of an account that anyways can't be overdrawn, where I can like deposit my $100 checks from the study. And yes, and darn, what was that I saying? Oh yeah, and be able to like buy my own stuff at Walmart.com because I'll have my own debit card. So I'm very excited about that. But what happened was, guys, I've never done this before, but I have this purse I love, guys. It's so much better than my smaller one. I could put so much in it. But I was putting it over my head or taking it off and whacked my lip. It's still sore, ow, with the purse. And so I'd never done that before, but it's still sore. But Mama even kissed it because I was just telling her, isn't it nice when kids are young enough, that you can kiss their boo-boos and it's all better. So she did that to me. Okay, now to this one. Oh, and the worship song, I'm choosing Reckless Love because we finally finished all the new Lauren Daigle songs. Okay, so, oh, guys, and I'm 31 days sober now. Whoop, whoop. So that is awesome. Okay. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so guys, okay, was my day, actually night from Not Good Places. I was gonna say edgy, LOL, because that's what it was. Okay, so let me tell you guys. So first of all, I have this phone that mom got for me. That's a non-smartphone, so I can't put apps on it and stuff and get in trouble with my sobriety. But anyways, I love it. But what happened was one day it was on the charger and it just died. So mom was like, you know, and I was like, it's broken. I can't figure it out, you know. So so I was gonna take it to Verizon, and oh, I need something to drink to get feeling myself getting. Sorry guys, pause the video. Pause. Okay, let me get some water here. Okay, so anyways, so I guess I'll tell you about not being able to find Verizon first, and then I'll talk about my horrible night. So anyways, I didn't know how to turn the power back on, so it died, and then mom's like, why don't you try to, and it wasn't charging, so she's like, why don't you charge it in a different outlet, and I did, and it got my phone charged up again, but I couldn't figure out how to turn it on, okay? So I saw these two buttons. I've never used this phone before, but I figured one of them probably worked. So I did hold it down, you know, and nothing happened. So all that to say, I'll tell you guys. So mom finally got it the next day, and she just held the power down and it turned on. So now I know how to turn my phone off and on. Must have more water. So this horrible thing happened, but hold on. So I took the bus to go to the Verizon store to try to figure out what was going on with my phone, you know, finding out it just needed to be turned on, and I didn't know how to do it. So anyways, I took the bus, which normally mom sets me up transportation. So what happened was I couldn't find Verizon. Like 3 people told me how to get there, even the bus driver. Nobody told me to go onto the other side. So I was walking and walking and walking, probably in an hour before I could. And I never found the place because this lady's like, it should be in a few blocks and on your right. And I walked those few blocks and didn't find it. So this was one of those like Huntington's days. I haven't had one in a long time. But basically, I was like, I know somebody said it's down there, but I can't find it. And I was so tired from walking, and I saw the bus stop, and I'm like, you know, I don't care how far it is going to be to go to Verizon down the street. I am just going to sit down at the bus stop and wait for them to pick me up. So, okay, guys, this is what happened, okay? I ended up seeing Verizon as I was on the bus. So, anyway, but then, so, okay, that happened the day before this bad thing happened, okay. So, I went to the meeting, you guys know, my sobriety meeting, face-to-face meeting, and oh, it's kind of a not funny story. So what happened was 2 weeks ago, I took the transportation, Metro Mobility, to get to, no, I didn't, I'm sorry. I was supposed to, that was the day they didn't show up. So it was like 15 minutes after my, so I waited like an hour and 15 minutes. They never showed up. They never do that. Oopsies, I clicked. Okay, sorry, I had to make sure. Sorry, guys, I panicked. Don't worry, it will work out fine, even if you click on the screen, Stephanie. Okay, so all that to say, so that I figured, so I got there, so Christine took me, the lady I love, the only one I'm gonna really miss at the Gentle Care House. And I was like, can you please take me to my meeting, even though it was going to be like 20 minutes late? And she was like, sure. So we got there and no one was there. So I was thinking, because before it was just two other ladies, so I was like, maybe like only one of them showed up, and that the next week they would both be there. But if I showed up by myself, I would have left after 20 minutes, so that was what I was thinking, okay? So anyways, I realized that, like, as I'm, like, running out to make sure Christine didn't leave, because I would have been up a creek because my phone wasn't activated yet, and so I didn't have a phone, and so, but Christine was still there by the time I realized no one was at the meeting. I ran out to get Christine in the car. Thank goodness she didn't start driving, because thankfully she was putting on her driving glasses and also like texting my mom. So thankfully I was able to get her home that way. So come Wednesday night, I'm thinking, the one I just went with Metro that didn't take me. So I'm there, and I get out the chair sign-up sheet, oopsies, which is where people sign up to chair, And anyways, I was like, whoa, okay, wow, oh my gosh, like, everybody's back. Like, my sponsor that I had before just kind of fell off the face of the planet. I'm like, she's back. She's cheering for the meetings. And these two people I loved before moved to Atlanta, and they had come back too. I was like, oh my gosh, yes. So I set up a bunch of chairs, and then I'm like, wait a minute. So then I was like, I had to look at the dates for the chair sign-up sheet, because there were a bunch in October, but I was like, so the Halloween one was the meeting that week, and I was like, wait, is it Halloween? So I went to ask other people that come, and I was like, is it Halloween? And they're like, nope, that's tomorrow. So, guys, I realized then my mistake was because I was looking at a sign-up sheet from last year. So now I'm like, oh no. So I had to take the bus. Guys, it was so cold that day. It was freezing. So cold. And so it's about like half a mile to get to the bus stop from the church where I was going to the meetings. So I huff it out there, and I had to wait in the cold for about 20 minutes before the bus came. And when the bus came, I asked them, is the 2 bus still going to be running, because that's the only one I can get home with. And they were like, yeah, of course. I was like, yes. So, but guys, I forgot how long of a bus trip that is, and that it was about an hour-long bus ride to get downtown, where I had to connect to get that 2 bus. So I was like, I'm having a bad feeling when I get there, because I asked a person, when's the 2 bus going to be here? And they're like, oh, sorry, it's not running. And I was like, oh no. So I go into the bus terminal, guys, okay? I still have my phone. Didn't realize I could have turned it on that whole time if I just held the power button down a long time. So what happened was, I told the guy I have a disability, and if he could please call, the police, and to tell them, because I didn't remember anybody's phone number, but thankfully I was like, oh yeah, I do live at Gentle Care House. So the guy was on the line with the police, like, for a long time. He was on hold, and then finally he was like, the police was talking to Gentle Care House, and ended up being able to get me the guy gave me my mom's phone number and Gentle Care's phone number written down, but they didn't have any phones I could use there. So he was like, oh, and the police can't pick you up, apparently. So I was like, okay, well, I have this, so so how do I call her? So he's like, you just go down the street, and I had an itch in my back. And get this, okay, guys. So go down on the left. That's what he told me. There's a convenience store with a public phone you can use. So I was like, okay, thanks. Still like maybe 15 degrees now. Okay, guys. The only awesome thing about this horrible night was thankfully I thought to bring my hat and gloves. So I had those on. Okay, guys, but didn't have very warm pants on. I didn't even have wool socks on. I just had this one pair of athletic socks because I was out of warm socks. So then, anyway, so he's like, you have to go out, and it's on your left. So I had no clue where I'm going, So, oh yeah, the other awesome thing was it wasn't windy, thank God. Otherwise, it would have been a different situation. So I walking, to the convenience store, but I can't find it. I'm like going down straight and it's on your left, but I don't see it. So now I've walked 2 more blocks, freezing cold, and had to go back to where the guy was. And I'm like, I can't find it. Can you please show me? Because with the Huntingtons, it's hard for me to find places. So he's like, yes, sure. So he takes me outside and shows me, go down the street and then take a left, and it's on your left side. So I found the place, walking in the freezing cold for 2 more blocks. But there's no phone for me to use. I was like, oh no, I have to go out in the cold again. So then I'm walking back and see this pastry shop, and I was like, hopefully they have a public phone I can use. So I get in there, and they were very sweet, and their store was very cute looking. But anyway, so they said I could use their phone. So I ended up calling Mom and was like, and found out she was actually on her way already, because I thought I had to tell her that, So, and thankfully she was staying at my brother and sister-in-law's house in Colorado Springs and not far away, in where she usually lives in Pueblo, So anyway, so she's like, I'm looking for you, where are you? So I realized then I had turned a corner to get to the pastry store, and I didn't know how to get back home, back to the bus depot. So they were kind and told me to go down the left. So finally, Mama found me after like 15 minutes outside in the freezing cold. So, but thankfully, her car has nice heated seat warmers, and also awesome because she had the heat already turned up, so it was so warm in there. She was like, oh my God, you must have been freezing. So that was a horrible 2 days. Okay. Oh, also a really cool thing. So I lost my Huntington's disease phone for like maybe a few hours, and then I was like, oh wait, I'm missing that, I gotta find it. Guess what? I remembered where it was, like immediately. I thought about where I had last had it and found it. So that was it. Okay, I started the new medicine. I've been on it for about, a week. The one that stabilizes my mood, and haven't noticed any side effects or any working yet, or finding if it's working yet. But yes, so, but I know I've only been on it a week, so it'll take a long time, I'm sure, to start kicking in. I can't. I don't know what that says. 2. Sorry guys, I can't read my writing. That's a problem sometimes. Okay. Oh, did I tell you guys about the new place? I think I just told people on Facebook. Let me tell you. That's why. Okay. So you guys know I have to move out like immediately because of what happened. So did I? Yes, but I'm moving it. But I didn't even tell you guys about all the awesome things about it. Only people on Facebook. So that's what I was trying to read. Okay, guys, it's amazing. First of all, it is. Oh, you guys are going dark. Okay, so it's close enough for me to still walk to church. It's in the same zip code, okay? It's only 1.8 miles from church because I was like really worried because moving, I didn't know, I have to walk to church because the buses don't run, and I was like, oh, I hope it's not like 3 miles because I definitely won't be able to do that. And guys, I was like, oh God, let it be less than 2 miles. It is 1.8 miles, so that's awesome. Okay, guys, you guys know I'm always freezing, especially the room I have at my place I just moved out of. But so you'll have your own AC/heater unit. I saw it. Oh my gosh, and the rooms are almost as big as the giant room I'm in now because mine is meant for 2 people, but they don't have roommates. Okay, the most beautiful bathroom with showers and in the room, okay? Big closet, you guys, because at Brookside, Brookside, it only had a tiny, like, half closet, and the one I'm at now, Gentle Care House, they don't have a closet in my room, so it's gonna be awesome hanging my stuff up. Okay, what else about it? Oh, there is activities, oh my gosh, all the time. Bingo, also, there's a huge, like, theater room, where you can watch a big screen TV with all these comfy chairs, like that, kind of like at the movies, you guys. Also, there's like comfy big chairs and couches all over the place. So, and there's people like my age and other ages. What else about it? Oh, high-speed Wi-Fi, yes. What else? It was built like 8 years ago, so it's new, and which is awesome because at Brookside it was really old and kind of gross looking, and the elevator was like 50 years old, so it was kind of scary going in there. What else do I need to tell you guys about that place? I think that's everything. Okay, guys, time to read these. I'm going to read the poem first. Okay, it's called Beloved. God is my Father, and I am His beloved. He is with me always, giving me His love. Although I remain undeserving and a sinner I be, He has sent His Son, His precious Son, to suffer and die for me. He corrects me with love even though I err. This unconditional love of His remains so rare. I always fall short of what He has planned, but He always allows me time to do what I can. God provides when I don't even know. He is always there to pick me up when I am feeling low. He guides me down the path I must go. He is patient when I am moving away too slow. He whispers through, though he still smells. He whispers, though the still small voice that lives in my head. He speaks to me through dreams while I am tucked safe in my bed. He gives me the strength, peace, and rest that I need. Nurture and nourishment. He provides and feeds. I hear and see Him by loving in nature. I have placed all my bets on Pascal's wager. He makes me feel special, and I have His favor. With Him living in me, I know I am braver. He is a good Father, always being fair. I know in my heart He will always care. I am His beloved, and He is my Father. I give in Him all my heart and soul with ardor. And the verse that goes with that is, I will be a father to you, and you will be my sons and daughters, says the Lord Almighty. 2 Corinthians 6:18. All right, now for the other book. Yeah. This one's a song to calm the waters. My heart is not proud, Lord. No, my eyes are not haughty. I do not concern myself with great matters or things too wonderful for me. But I have calmed and quieted myself. I am like a weaned child with his mother. Like a weaned child, I am content. Psalm 131, 1-2. All right, guys, time to pray. And I love you, my subscribers. Okay. Thank you, Jesus, for all the amazing miracles in my life, especially just the way I have these amazing subscribers. And I ask that you would bless them and fill them up with your love. Amen. Okay, guys, I'll talk when I have more to say. Pretty soon, it's not going to be the hotel. It's going to be in my giant room. Oh, furnished with the most beautiful dark wood furniture. There's like 3 pieces of furniture. Oh, there's a light bulb above the ceiling that actually works. You know, the one in where I'm at Gentle Care. That's why it's so dim, because the other one shorted out. So it's bright lights, even a table lamp, and oh my gosh, that was another thing. Okay. All right, you guys are all caught up, and I will talk when I have more to say.